It's your favorite YouTube dealer, and we have some madness to dive into today. Diss track season is here, and I am so excited for it. So Drake dropped a diss track. It's called Push Ups, and from the list that I've seen on Twitter, he's dissing everybody. It's a Royal Rumble. Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross, Metro Boomin, Weekend. I even saw a basketball player's name that I'm not super familiar with. So this man's just taking shots at the entire world. Now, I just rolled out of bed. I probably look a little tired, but I feel like this reaction can't wait any longer. I wanted to check it out yesterday, but when stuff leaks, one, I don't want to get my channel striked in case that artist really doesn't want that content out there. But I also try to respect the artist to an extent and make sure that it seems like it's all right that we do reactions to it or they put it out finally for themselves. But it seems like it just is what it is. Everybody's talking about it. Academics had it. So I figured, you know what? Let's get into it. Let's break this down. For my comment warriors, I'm going to be pausing a lot. I'm just warning you now. So if you just want to hear the track, I suggest that you go down below to the link and you just listen to the song, because I'm here to pause. I'm here to talk. I'm here to let you know what I think about different things and try to catch as much of this as I can. There's probably going to be some stuff I don't catch, which is where you guys come in. You probably saw more reactions, may know more about some of these people, and y'all can fill me in a little bit, but I'm so here for this. And anything else that drops from this, we will be checking out, including the Rick Ross response, which is already up. So shout out to Officer Ricky for that one. But let's get into this. Let's see what Drake's cooking with. I like that Who Kid intro. It reminds me of back in the day when the discs used to drop on mixtapes and shit like that. That's actually kind of fire.
Hey, I could never be nobody #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man's on? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up?
My man said, how the F you big stepping with a size 7 men's on? That's wild. He said, you ain't taking no chains off of us. All right, listen, as far as what preceded that bar, he's probably not wrong. I wouldn't doubt if Drake gave a lot of people their first #1 hit, but even if it wasn't that, he's boosted anybody's song that he's on. So as much as you may not like Drake, you can't deny the fact that he's built a following where if he's on a song, that shit's gonna do numbers, without a doubt. But that size 7 men's on bar, yo, the disrespect.
Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man's on? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career, you been shook up. Cause Top told you drop it, give me 50 like some push-ups. Hood, your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty.
I don't like that last bar. The way you doing splits, your pants might rip. I feel like he could have did something else there. At first, I wasn't sure what he meant when he said, Top said drop and give me 50. But then he talks about his contract. So if I recall, Kendrick Lamar is signed to Top Dog Records, I think is what it's called. So I'm assuming what he's trying to say is it's a 50-50 split in the contract. So it's like you're this big artist and all this stuff, but you can't even get a better contract than 50-50. So that's why they told you to drop and give them 50. Like drop your album, give me 50%, which is actually kind of crazy if that's true. That's wild to me. I would have assumed by now, especially Kendrick being as big as he is, that he could have put himself in a better position contract-wise and get either a better split or just, you know what I'm saying? Because usually when you have a contract and you have the power of a lot of people being behind you, you have more negotiating ability. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's been locked in for a very long contract when he first signed years and years ago.
50 like some push-ups, hood, your last one brick.
That hood, yo, was mad funny though.
You really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50. Pip squeak, pipe down. You ain't in no big three. SZA got you wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in a scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just
Interscope bar, like I get it, in the scope, interscope, stuff like that. But I want to say that it's been used before. It's been used before. But at the same time, I guess like It is what it is.
Wipe down, Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in a scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. Give more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm a six guy.
Yo, I didn't see that one coming. Okay, I like that. There's a difference between Mike then and Mike now, nigga. And then the Prince and King bar was fire because Kendrick in his was talking about Prince and Mike and ooh, okay. All right, that's the highlight bar so far, without a doubt. But I also like that Metro shit. Yo, he said, Metro, why don't you shut your ass up and make some drums, nigga? Yo, I just like some of these like straight up disrespectful bars. This shit is mad funny.
Label, boy, you in a scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth guy, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga manager was Charles' little blunt runner. Clean a six and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing, able bread out here tricking. Shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas. Jets, whips, chains, wiki.
He said the shit we do for bitches, you doing for niggas. So this is the sequence that I want to say is probably about the Weeknd because he's from Canada, somewhere, Toronto, maybe something like that. And I'm almost positive his name is Abel. So this is the section that's got to be about the Weeknd. I don't know a whole lot about him outside of that. And I only know that because shout out to Carrie, who stopped in the live streams, put me onto a lot of different songs from the Weeknd. And so I kind of looked into him a little further.
Manager was Charles' little blunt runner. Clean a six and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing, able bread out here tricking. Shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas. Jets, whips, chains, wiki. Spinning like you tryna fuck, boy, you tripping. Drizzy Chippendale probably got your bitch Chanel.
Real quick though, what did the Weeknd do to deserve shots? See, that's something I missed. Now, I don't know. I know the Weeknd is on the Metro Boomin project, so maybe he also took shots. Like I did a reaction to the A$AP Rocky shots, and I did a reaction to the Kendrick thing, and then there was the track that J. Cole's on because everyone was like, yo, he switched sides. But in reality, you know that was recorded long before this back and forth ever started. So I didn't check out anything else. I'm not positive if that's where the Weeknd shit comes from or if they have some history.
Spinning like you tryna fuck, boy, you tripping. Drizzy Chippendale probably got your bitch Chanel. I just got them done, boy, don't make me at the Chippendale. Rolling loud stage, I would turn, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if it BM start to kiss and tell. Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switches.
Yo, this man says some shit that I feel like can lead to like shit happening outside of diss tracks. So he says something like Drizzy Chippendale, like basically saying like the bitches love me basically. And he said that he just got your chick Chanel. Don't make me have to chip and nail. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way, but based on the bars that come after, it makes me think that it's like his way of saying like I'll F your bitch. And like the chip and nail part is because like maybe she's like gripping the bed. Why am I overthinking this? She's gripping the bed and the nail could break, because he goes on to say it'd be different if your BM started to kiss and tell. Like almost like he's alluding to the fact that some shit happened, but because she don't kiss and tell, you don't know anything. But it'd be different if she did, because then almost like saying like you'd know some shit. Am I wrong for thinking that?
Like you tryna fuck, boy, you tripping. Drizzy Chippendale probably got your bitch Chanel. I just got them done, boy, don't make me at the Chippendale. Rolling loud stage, I would turn, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if it BM start to kiss and tell. Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switches. I be rocking every fucking chain I own next visit, ayy. I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking, ayy.
So again, like I feel like this shit alludes to things happening off of, off the record, so to speak, because he says next time I visit, I wear every chain that I got. So I'm assuming this part is now back to talking about Kendrick, because he says your little midget ass. And if he's talking about that, he's talking about Cali, potentially where Kendrick is from, which if I'm not mistaken, is he from Compton? But when you say stuff like that, like, yo, next time I visit, I wear every chain that I got. there's gonna be some dudes that just ain't really in this music life that hears this. It's like, oh, word, like you think it's like that. You could just come through here and like you good? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's times where there are certain people gonna feel that way, and not necessarily people that are associated with Kendrick or music in general, just people that live there that feel a certain type. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. That's where shit gets a little bit tricky. Not that he's gonna go visit there, but it's very interesting. And now the Whitney bodyguard line. It's funny that I have an idea of what this reference is. I'm guessing Whitney is somebody's girl, and I'm gonna guess that it's Kendrick because again, he says the midget bar like right after it. But I don't know a lot about these guys, so I don't know who's got whose girlfriend. Like I don't know much about that. But so you guys can fill me in on that. But Whitney and Bodyguard is also a reference to the Bodyguard movie that Whitney Houston was in. And the only reason I know this is because when I was younger, I like me some Whitney Houston. There's this one scene in that movie where she got like a tank top on and stuff, and just the way she moved, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my girl. So I feel like that's a reference. And if it's not, it's an accidental reference, but that's what it feels like. And then also, you know, the whole, you know, Whitney as a bodyguard, almost like saying I'm gonna have her close to me kind of shit, which now we talking about people's girls. I'm assuming. I would guess because he goes on to say your little midget ass right afterwards.
Turn, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if it BM start to kiss and tell. Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switches. I be rocking every fucking chain I own next visit. Ayy, I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking. Ayy, better drop and give me 50. Ayy, drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Ayy, niggas really got me out here talking like I'm 50. Ayy, niggas really got me out here rapping what I'm living.
I like that. They got me out here talking like I'm 50. And I've seen some people allude to the fact that they thought that this was like Piggy Bank because he's naming so many people. I would also argue that it's kind of like How to Rob, which it wasn't necessarily a diss track in the same sense as Piggy Bank, where he was going at people that he actually had some issues with, whereas How to Rob was like him going at the whole industry and just kind of being disrespectful, but without really knowing a lot of the people that were involved. He just went at everybody besides DMX. He gave DMX his love, which was really, really cool. And I've always loved that track, but that's kind of where he's at right now. He's like, yo, listen, 20v1, everyone coming at me. All right, that's fine. I got some shit for everybody.
I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga turning 50.
Yo, my man Officer Ricky catching those shots. Yeah, I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. My man, the CO. Yo, it's just so crazy to me that man, I mean, I guess you could be a CO and be selling drugs. It doesn't mean that you can't do both, but I feel like it's very unlikely that Rick Ross was living the life that he claimed when he first came into the industry, so to speak, and started to talk all this shit about how he's moving coke and this and that. And I just don't really buy it, but Rick Ross, he's got some cool songs and shit like that. He's not my favorite artist, but he ain't bad at all. We're about to check out his diss after this.
Really got me out here talking like I'm 50. Niggas really got me out here rapping what I'm living. I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga turning 50. Every song that made it on a chart he got from Drizzy. Spend that little check, you gotta stay up out my business, nigga. Shout out to the people that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga, I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. This for all the top dogs, drop and give me 50, drop.
Drake pulling the gloves off. So I would assume he's not lying when he says to Rick Ross that everything that you've got at the top of the chart was with me. Like, I don't feel like you'd say that unless you knew that that was a fact. So I'm going to take that as a fact. If I'm wrong, someone comment down below, you can correct me. And then he goes on and talks about who I'm guessing is the basketball player because he says something about Lil Hooper or some shit like that. And said, I understand why you're upset. And that heartbroken shit is for Twitter. So I'm guessing that Drake bagged his girl or something. That has to be what the situation is.
Got from Drizzy. Spend that little check, you gotta stay up out my business, nigga. Shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga, I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. This for all the top dogs, drop and give me 50, drop. In that fucking song, y'all got to not start the beef with us. This shit been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up. I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck. Champagne tripping, he is not fucking easing up. Nigga calling top to see the top, want a piece of the...
Hold up. He said, listen, I don't care what Cole think. That dot shit was weak as fuck. Because Cole was like, yo, Kendrick is dope. That shit was dope. I don't really want to have this back and forth. I apologize. What he did was crazy. So on and say, yo, Drake like, nah, listen, I don't care what Cole says. That shit weak. Straight up. Like, I ain't rocking with it.
All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. This for all the top dogs. Drop and give me 50, drop. In that fucking song, y'all got to not start the beef with us. This shit been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up. I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck. Champagne tripping, he is not fucking easing up. Nigga calling top to see if top want a piece of the top, want a piece of the top, want a piece of the nah, pussy, now you on your own when you speaking up. You don't roll deep to this, it's not fucking deep enough.
Okay, so this, again, I'm assuming that just like earlier when he's talking about Top, he's talking about Top Dog Records. He said someone calling Top trying to piece it up. I'm just trying to think of like what that could mean. I'm guessing he means piece, like they're trying to like piece it up, like take the pieces and put them together. You know what I'm saying? So like trying to bridge the gap between them and this little beef and stuff that's going on. I don't know who it is that called, because he just says nigga called Top trying to piece it up. So I don't know who that refers to necessarily, but it sounds like somebody tried to fix this before it got to this point, and he's just like, nah, now you on your own, you know, like you kind of did this to yourself. And then also says, hold on, what he said something about like you don't got enough, you came deep, but you ain't come deep enough. But he's alluding to all the people that are dissing him. I don't think that Kendrick like called up everybody else like, yo, we're gonna diss this dude, yo, so on and so forth. I think it just kind of happened that way, or Metro put this together. I don't know what the issue is between Drake and Metro. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know much about Metro Boomin besides the fact that he's made some dope beats. So I don't know if there's something there, and Metro just got together people that he knows aren't really big fans of Drake either, and he's like, yo, let's just throw shots at him all over this project. Because that's what it feels like, right? Like that project feels like a bunch of people that don't like Drake. So I don't know how this all came together.
Top to see if top want a piece of the top, want a piece of the top, want a piece of the nah, pussy, now you on your own when you speaking up. You don't roll deep to this, it's not fucking deep enough. Begging cost a not, boy, you not fucking beating us. Ooh. Numbers wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking creeping up. Money wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking sneaking up.
Yo, shout out to Kai Cenat for getting himself into a diss track that's gonna get crazy amounts of views. That's when you know you're doing some shit right. So that man, Kai Cenat, for anybody that does not know, is a live streamer on Twitch who gets a lot of different artists and just people in general that come on his stream. I don't watch a lot of live streamers like as they're live and stuff, but I see the clips pop up on my YouTube and I definitely watch him. I think Kai's a dope dude. I watched him go to Taiwan. I watched him go to Africa, and he's had a lot of people on his stream, from 21 Savage to the weird Playboy Cardi situation, which we talked about on my main channel, where he was there for like 15 seconds and made, no, that was Aiden Ross. My bad. That was Aiden Ross, but I'm mixing people up now for some reason. But Kai has had a lot of people on there. Most notably for me was Tyla. Tyla, bro, I'm in love with that woman. I'm in love with that woman. I didn't know much about her. I saw her pop on his stream and I'm like, oh, I seen her in my live stream. We checked out a song of her. So I went and watched a little bit of it. Yo, that accent she got, stop playing with me. Stop playing. If I was in the industry and I had access to talking to her, bro, I'd be sending her flowers. I'd be going deep. I'd be trying. Anyways, back to the track at hand. It's dope that Kai made it in this. And he's basically saying, like, y'all begging to be on this stream. That's why you not beating us. Like, you looking for attention. You trying to connect with more people. So you're trying to utilize Kai Cenat for that. And yeah, I mean, it's not a stupid idea for artists to go on there, especially when they have a release coming out, because he does have a huge following. And especially if it's of a younger generation, it kind of can boost you in that younger generation, which is a smart plan. I don't know if it's the artists as much as it is the labels, right? Because it seems like they're all people that are signed to labels. And I'd guess that the label would give the pass if the artist wanted to go on there, but the labels themselves might also be like, yo, this is a marketing tactic. This is no different than us in the past getting people on talk shows and getting interviews and shit like that. Let's get you on these live streams that get 80, 100,000 people watching at a time and millions of views on YouTube, because this is going to boost your sales. So I don't know which way that is, but regardless, it's dope to hear him in the diss.
Piece it up, top, want a piece it up. Nah, pussy, now you on your own when you speaking up. You don't roll deep to this, it's not fucking deep enough. Begging cost a not, boy, you not fucking beating us. Numbers wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking creeping up. Money wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking sneaking up. Cornball, your show money, merch money, feed us. I'ma let you niggas work it out because I seen enough. This ain't even everything I know, don't wait the demon up. This ain't even everything I know, don't wait the demon up. Drop and give me 50, all you fuck niggas teaming up.
What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick?
Is that Academics? What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick? Yo, Academic is an odd individual. I'm not a huge fan of him, but he got some funny moments. So that ending right there, and it seems like it's a beat switch, so we're gonna listen to see if he says anything else. But that ending right there, where he says that, like, this is not all that I know. So don't wake the demon up, which means there's some shit that he got tucked away that if it goes further than this, I feel like he's going to drop. And see, this is where I feel like shit gets tricky though. Because for some reason in my mind, just being that it's Drake and so many women seem to love Drake, I feel like this man is going to start exposing girls and people's girls and wives that he may have slept with or they was sliding the DM. I don't know. That's what it feels like to me. And I think at that point, we start to get into a real tricky area here. So I want it to happen. I want to go there. I'm sorry. I live for this shit. I live for this shit.
Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG.
Yo, he said I was trying to keep it PG. Oh boy. It's a beautiful time to be in hip hop right now. And it's kind of crazy. Like I get it where people, you know, it's wild that like we like push for this so much when it comes to rap. And it kind of makes the culture look a little bit iffy at times because it's like, yo, we want people to disrespect each other. We want this back and forth. And I get everyone's like, well, no, we just want a friendly competition. I'm telling you right now, for a lot of these guys, even ones that don't have problems, like if it becomes a back and forth diss track, it inevitably is going to become personal because that's just what disses are. They're personal. I mean, there are some that have happened, and I know people like to point to like Joyner Lucas and Tory, but like that was very short-lived, and I don't think they knew much about each other. As you get further and further into the industry and people know more stuff about each other, it's always going to turn personal because you interact with some of the same people. It's inevitable, right? Like when you think of all the greatest diss tracks in hip-hop, all of them are personal. Hit 'em up. You know, all the diss tracks from like 50 and M to Ja Rule. Ja Rule's back to them. Like it was personal. No Vaseline. Eazy-E's response back. Like all of this stuff, it just goes down this line of being extremely personal. It's inevitable, right? And at some point, it turns a little bit nasty at times. And we all love it as fans because it ain't got nothing to do with us, right? Don't affect our life in any way. It's great entertainment. But it is a little bit toxic at the same time. And as much as I say this, I'm here for it. I want it to happen. I'm a horrible person, so I'm okay with championing this shit and pushing for it. But I'm just saying it is kind of wild at times. So comment down below. There may be a few things in this that I missed or a few people that got dissed. Like maybe he responded to A$AP Rocky. I just didn't catch it. I don't really know. But I did the best that I can, and I feel like I caught a good amount of them. And I feel like we got some shit to look forward to because Kendrick has to drop now, right? Like you don't throw those shots and then Drake comes at you like this and then you just stay quiet. Unless he's gonna take the J. Cole route and be like, yo, listen, yo, I'm sorry. I just I don't really want to be involved in this. But I don't think that's the case because Kendrick can kind of letting everybody know, like, yo, I'm with this shit for a minute now, for years, a decade. And now we got the Rick Ross reaction I'm going to dive into right now in a minute. You'll probably see that uploaded at the same time as this. We'll see what my man Officer Ricky got to say back. But appreciate you. Take it easy. Stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one, homies.